Well, welcome back everybody to the Bar TV Sports Stream. And now we have the men's fixture here on the opening day of Super Rugby Pacific Trials. We have the Brumbies taking on the Fiji Drua, who are looking for a big season ahead of them. Coach McBurn is confident they can build on their 7th placing last year and move up the ladder and get themselves a home final. And of course, Steve Larkham, the Brumbies men, we've said it earlier in the broadcast, the most successful province franchise in the Super Rugby era, with a 4th place finishing last year. They'll be looking to build on that, and indeed building on Australian rugby with the other Super Rugby franchises around Australia. They've got a pretty strong team named here as we see the Fijian Drua side come out. And the crowd has certainly built. The temperature dropped a little out there. And we saw a very good match played prior. 33-19 it was in favour of the Brumbies women. Big Ricky DeVetta in the number 5 jersey. Valentini in the 10 jersey. They'll be looking to play with a bit of flair. And with their new defensive coach as well, Alistair Rogers coming into the setup. Look for some bruising hit-ups as the home side comes out to their home crowd. And they've built pretty strongly here. The crowd, there's probably a couple of thousand, given the grandstand is quite full, with people scattered all around the ground. Mirror with the number 6 jersey out there. Of course, Harrison Goddard, will see first glimpses of him in Brumbies colours here this afternoon. Playing outside him is Declan Meredith. Had a good breakout season. Corey Toole named on one wing. Matthias Jensen on the other. Corey Toole, of course, lit up this fixture last year in the opening round down in Wagga. We saw him score 4 very good tries here on Bar TV Sports.
On your side, mate.
As we see kickoff here, and it is showtime. And immediately looking for a quick exit. Playing safe early on. Stephen Larkham. We want his side to move into this nice and slowly. And come home strongly, given the heat. That one played out nice and quickly there. Valentini held in the tackle. Advantage being played.
Number 10.
Kanakavada. There's Valentini there. Switching the play. They come out the back, little chip ahead. Oh, it's a good bounce. And that'll be the first penalty of the match for the Fiji Drua.
Not rolling. Find the ball down.
Declan Meredith finds himself not rolling away from the ruck.
Number 10. Not rolling.
So Valentini gets a nice looking kick in what will be the first line out of the match. And a pretty important one here for the Fijian Drua. It is quite sticky out there.
The play to be on the ground, please.
A bit of moisture obviously coming off the players, and indeed down to the ground as well, which was watered earlier on. Nicely won there. They set up the drive through. Brumbies defending well here, driving the maul towards the sideline.
Right offside. No kick.
Brumbies offside, advantage being played. Otsivotti. Now quick ball comes out. Oh, that's a lovely long ball out wide. Ruru, the Brumbies come across. They're stretching the Brumbies defence early on. Oh, good defence in the middle. Advantage being played.
Out on the 5, mate. Stick wide.
It's the offside call we
Big
heard
offside.
earlier on. Daniela Ruru was at a bit of a standstill there when he received that lovely
Right
long
on the
ball.
line. Right on the line.
Fijian Drua will have
Just off it.
another chance here to regroup and reform this maul. It's Togiatama, the hooker for the Fijian Drua. Gets the throw, it's over the top, so the execution not there. Valentini with a tackle in the middle.
Use it.
Harrison Goddard calling his players in, getting the kickers set. He'll kick himself with the box kick, and it's a nice flat one there. Didn't have much room for clearance as it goes into touch. Togiatama. Another chance here. Oh, again, it's a bit scrappy off the back. As Mira takes it forward, cleans it up. Cricketer better. With a solid hit up. Good counter rucking by the Brumbies, though, putting the Fijian halves under pressure. Flung out the back. Oh, that is lovely stuff. Ruru goes down the sideline, gets away from one, and Ruru goes under the stick. That is explosive stuff by the Fijian Drua. Lovely try there, and we'll have a look at the replay now as he
One of those young fellas.
gets the ball on the edge and just absolutely burns Shane Wilcox for speed. Matthias Jensen comes along, tries to ankle tap him, but that
Didn't make enough onside, did he?
is a very good start by the Fijian Drua. Nick Burns will be very happy with how they've come out here today. Stephen Larkham, he won't be stressed about it, as we know, but he will probably have a word to lift the intensity a little here, particularly against the home crowd. And the wind, which we expect to die off, you can see in the background there, it is absolutely blowing here. It's hot. And look at that, the little in and away, and that is an express train in motion off the left foot. Bodies collide for the Brumbies. Declan Meredith with the restart goes deep. Valentini hit mid-kick, but referee says fine. Coming off the top, Goddard clutches, reaches for it. Luke Reamer with a good run. So now the Brumbies looking to make their way up the field. Solid run by Cater. Shane Wilcox ducks under one. Interchange of passing there. Cater Neville was on the outside. We go back towards the left. Goddard looking to play quick here. Of course, we are at Viking Park.
Advantage.
Advantage now to the Brumbies. And they will get the penalty straight away. The ball was stuck in there.
Number 9, not rolling.
Madawalu not rolling away. Declan Meredith with the all-familiar grey headgear. So here's where they're dangerous, the Brumbies, and go to big Lachlan Shaw. Advantage being played as they drive forward now. Billy Pollard. Billy Pollard's going to go close, and Billy Pollard is going to barge over and score. So the Brumbies hit back in the next passage. And Reuben Keane, the referee, blows his whistle and signals the try. As we'll look at the line out here, and it's a typical Brumbies setup on a Brumbies afternoon. Billy Pollard gets a nice line out. Almost stopped there as big Ricky DeVetta gets stuck in there, and Pollard just sees the line and explodes himself off the back of the maul. It was like he was shot out of one of the cannons there at Duntroon. Flags go up. So 7 apiece now in this Super Rugby Pacific trial. Of course, we're live on Bar TV Sports, and what a time it is for those listening in to get your Brumbies memberships. Brumbies.com.au. It's going to be a big season for the home side. Of course, give Fiji Drua a little follow on Twitter, or X as it's now called. Goddard goes down the touchline. Pollard with a kick. That was industrious there. Now the chase from the Brumbies, not quite there. Drua Esi.
Good.
Just losing the ball in the carry. It was a good return though. Goddard with another box kick. Hasn't been touched. Big Samuel Samavodre with a ball over the top.
Changing your line, 12.
Penalty
12,
now.
changing his line.
Changed his line to get in the way of the chase. The incoming chaser thwarted there, so it'll be a penalty. So Steve Larkin may not be happy with some early discipline here by the Brumbies. Of course, the game will have a stoppage at the 20-minute mark. Given the heat. Fijian Drua right on the 22 here. Over the top, so not executing again, and Pollard, who's been busy early on, scoring a try already. A little chip over the top there. Meredith will get the bounce too. Has support on the outside. Can he link up? Goes on the inside. As Hudson Crichton changed his angle, he should have stayed on the outside.
No, advantage. Not out. Offside, number 7.
Offside here, the Brumbies. Go Esi. As they keep the ball alive. Salome Volta. It's a nice one in, and this time Valazzini kicks across the field, but they can't stick with the ball. It is advantage played though. As they take their time to come back, tries to give himself a couple of extra metres there. Does Valentini. It's a nice kick as it almost hits the broadcast box here in Tuggeranong. It was home of the Vikings. If you do enjoy the coverage here, don't forget Bar TV Sports covering the John O'Dent Cup for the 7th season in a row here today. Or 8th season, I'm told. Comes off the back. Riatama linking up midfield. Nice on there, Kanakavata surges up the middle. Wata gets a good run and Pelimome takes them forward. Potse. Now at the back. Another good long ball. This time it's Kogutama. Has support on the outside. Can they get away? No, good scrambling defence. Number 6, Mira. Good run, Corey Devada. Midfield here, Volta. Been busy early on with plenty of touches and strong touches as well. They go wide. Thought they may have tried to set up the play there, but no, they're looking to play quickly again here. Fiji Drua have the Brumbies in trouble, and it's Drua SASA. The pace in which this Fiji Drua side is playing has the Brumbies a little off guard at the moment. We'll have a look at this replay here. We thought they might have taken it inside here, but no, that's not the Drua's way. Lovely short ball there. Salome Volta. He's had already 6 touches in this match, and they've all been quality. And Joe SASA is the beneficiary of that one, going under the sticks. So 12-7 the score. Kick to come. There was good scrambling defence by the Brumbies to get across. It looked like it was going to be a try out wide. A couple of plays before that. No mistake there, so 14-7 as we come up to the 15-minute mark. Yeah, look at that. Just Harrison Goddard had no chance there. He was drawn in. His outside man thought the long pass was going to be thrown. It was just really well held up, and Mick Byrne, he'll have a smile on his face. We said before, their goal is to host a home quarter-final at the end of the season.
Use it!
Box kick comes this time from Benny Alawaru.
Backwards!
Backwards. So now again, there he is again, Billy Pollard. Built like a proverbial tank is the young hooker. There's a good quick play now by the Brumbies this time. Oh, thought he might have got that away there. Now Shane Wilcox turns, has nothing in front of him, so puts a nice grubbing kick in. Oh, just couldn't get it over the touchline there, almost putting the Fijian side under pressure. The scrum to Fiji and Drua.
Mark back here. Mark, okay, sorry guys, on the 10. Yeah. Okay, it's been 18 minutes for the first one, okay? Yep. ability. Okay, that's it, folks. Let's go. Set up now, 30 seconds.
So Ruben Keane controlling the match nicely out there, the young referee. We're just losing his feet a little bit there. Penny Matawalu. Malatini gets it out wide, and that's a kick there off the side of the boot voter. He's been exemplary so far in the match. That one, a little error there. He was under a bit of pressure by the Brumbies outside backs, and this will put them in good stead now to hit back. 14-7 down. Off the top, Goddard goes flat.
Don't pull away.
Goddard again. Ed Kennedy, 2 good runs so far. Reese Van Neck. Goddard looking to play quickly. Dummy thrown by Austin Anderson. Takes it in. Goddard goes back towards the left. They'll go left again. Looking to suck in these Fijian players. Good backing up by the halfback. Advantage played. So now Fiji Drua. They'll set it up midfield as they go side to side. Ballatini using a bit of footwork there and sets it up. Advantage over. So Fiji and Drua looking to play out of their half now.
Leave it! Throw on the ball.
Matawalu looking for runners. One's on the left, and Joe Sasa with a chip over the top. Their support on the inside. They find it. Brumbies scramble. Look at Tama. And now there's trouble if they can get it out wide. Thought the long pass might have been used there, as they've done a couple of times already, the Fijian Drua side. Ruru sets it up. They're 7 metres out. Water. Go in front there, and Kanakanata
No arms, number 3.
takes it down. Advantage, shoulder charge. He's dropped the ball there, Ballatini, and it will be a penalty. Where is Vota?
No.
But the Brumbies are now really pressuring in defence, given that a lot of their attack comes from some of his individual brilliance.
We'll go to the line and then we'll take the break.
Ballatini chooses the line.
So 20-minute break.
So we're going to have the 20-minute break here
5 minutes.
with the Drua side leading the home side. Brumbies 14 points to 7.
We'll go on the stage.
As they go in the shade, we'll take a quick break from commentary and hydrate ourselves for the rest of this first half. Welcome back, everybody. You can see the coaching staff there for the Brumbies just looking to get their forwards a bit more tighter in defence. They've scrambled well, however. Fiji Drua throwing the ball around as expected. The huddle for the Fiji Drua side has won, as we've come to expect. Playing for each other. Again, Mick Burns said they're building something special over the last couple of years, and this year will again show improvement. The explosiveness of this opening 20 minutes has probably surprised many of the viewers out there on Bar TV Sports. Of course, if you are interested, Bar TV Sports, of course, doing the John Dent Cup down in the ACT. The 8th season now, and really building on what is a very strong competition, probably the strongest outside Sydney and Brisbane respectively. With a couple of the bigger sides in the ACT likely to give some of the top sides a run for their money. We'll go now back to the line-out as we had the drinks break there. Matthias Jensen gets back into place, as does Declan Meredith, who'll sit in behind, hoping that the Brumbies can steal one back here by the Fijian Drua. Tama, the man with the ball.
The time back on. Over the 15.
Oh, that's a well won there. As they drive forward now, the Brumbies, and that's a try. The rolling maul rolls on once more here at Viking Park. This time, it's the Fijian Drua side making good fortune of some ill discipline by the Brumbies. It's a perfect setup. Dua picks the ball. We thought Togo Tama may be coming around, but no, it was the big number 3. Dua getting his first points for the season. Valentini. Makes no mistake from that angle and that distance. Oh, Fiji Drua scoot out to 21 points to 7, and the Brumbies, to be fair, look a little flat-footed early on in what is the first trial of the season. The restart by Harrison Goddard is a short one this time, and plays off backwards, says the referee. Farmers Vodre makes the break up the field, and again Fiji Drua with the advantage here. 22 metres out, they go to the right. Erinalangi will lose the ball, but it'll be a Brumbies penalty nonetheless.
Line on the ball clearly.
As we look at the kickoff here, let's just take a look at this. I thought it certainly came off the hand of the Fijian player, but it did not. He was looking for someone looming up on the inside.
Line okay.
Penny Matawalu
Line due.
was a little late to the party, and that was artsy mouth stuffs there for the Brumbies fans who've come here with a bit of an expectation that, being so early in the season, they might run away with this. Speaking to a few people on the ground. So they're in for a game early on. And there's been some tough defence out there as well. Goddard. He touched in flight. Bounces up nicely though. Tave showing good reflexes there, the big Fijian number 1.
No clear release, number 9. No clear release.
Valentini with a heaving kick up towards the 22. So his kicking game has been on point here today. As Ruru, who
White, take the line, please.
has been denied a couple of tries by some good defence. Chases the ball up. The Brumbies line out, set, ready to spoil this one. Well, they make good effort of that too. As Togutama comes around. Narawalu and Natave. Oh, that's a good hit. We heard it from up here in our position. Oh, the little short ball was on there. Coming around was Ruru off his wing. Went back though. So they'll regroup here. Or will they? They might just go wide, and they do. Mira runs back in to a wall. Brumbies defence again recover nicely. There's good counter-rucking here by the home side. Drifting across. Ricky DeVenta. Coming around. Reese Van Neck.
Strip backwards by White. That's right, play on.
Well done by the prop forwards. Thought the opportunity, took it. Now it's come back into the Fijian hands. Little kick in behind. Advantage being played. Sama Vodre. Horses were knocked on. Advantage wasn't even playing there, so an odd move to kick it in behind. He saw the opportunity out wide, but everyone was flat-footed, and they get away with that one, the Fijian Drua. So
Go, Mark, set, 30 seconds.
they look to reset this scrum. 30 seconds is the call.
Yes, let's go. Go on.
They're looking to suck in every bit of oxygen available out there. Both sides. As we come towards the 27-minute mark.
Fine.
Well, good scrum by the Brumbies. They're forcing Fiji Drua back. Another short ball this time. Sama Vodre gets it. Oh, that's lovely work by the winger. Ruru getting over, coming off the left wing, all the way over to the right, getting himself involved, and just too dynamic, too strong, getting through the line, and the Brumbies have no answer at the moment. So just sucking them in as we go to the replay now. Looking for the short ball here. And it's a fair ball. Just sucking a couple of Brumbies players in. But he had a bit of work to do. A good little overs line there by Valentini, and just the strength and the sheer tenacity by the winger Ruru. It's a tough kick here though for Valentini.
Pretty dark.
26 points to 7 is the score. The Brumbies with a really big bench as well, so we'll probably see a couple of changes with about 10 minutes to go. as the flags go up. So 28 points to 7. We'll have another quick look at the replay here.
Yeah,
Look at that.
probably coming your way.
The big arm goes out, pushing them aside like they were kids in the park. Penalty. Fiji Drua with a couple of changes. Roger Solia on the field. Looks like Penny Matawalu has been replaced as well. As now we see some of the subs come on.
Take it. Oh, no sub. They've changed their mind. Okay.
They've changed their mind, they said.
Clear your body and up from the ground.
Rivoli on the pitch as well. Oh, that one going behind. Oh, that was an awkwardly landing tackle there by Roger Solia, the halfback replacement. Valentini had no runners really there. He did the right thing and took it in, but unfortunately didn't have the support on the breakdown. The Brumbies got all over the ball and forced the penalty. So 28 points to 7 and plenty to play in this game. And we know the Brumbies can just soak up the pressure and really make you play at the back end of games.
1 and 2.
So Freddie Kotea coming from the field, as is Billy Pollard. Lonergan and I believe it's Vella coming on the field.
Okay. We had subs, okay?
Yes, it's Lonergan and Vella.
Come on.
Vella, the young Maltese hooker. Oh, that's poor defence there by Fijian Drua. Just giving Austin Anderson too much room to run, and now they have plenty of advantage. And offside is the call. Charlie Cale goes around now. He's looking for support. He's a crowd favourite here. So come across. Oh, that's crazy. And Hudson Crichton goes over in the corner. And the Fijian Drua there just switched off in defence. New defensive coach, Alistair Rogers, will be shaking his head at that one. Because really, they allowed Charlie Cale a bit of room to run, and Austin Anderson, as we see here, should have been put down before he was flung to the ground. And yeah, that's a lovely draw and pass there by Shane Wilcox. So Hudson Crichton opens his account. And the Brumbies hit back. Kick to come, 28 points to 12. Declan Meredith, to be fair, hasn't had too many chances to lay it on for the outside backs here. Put that one wide, so the score remains 28 points to 12. Gives his head a little shake. Comes back. The Brumbies have done well here to hit back on the scoreboard, as the Fijian side have been totally dominant here with ball in hand. They're just switching off in defence, and it was good quick ball that got it for them. front of the barbecue area here at Viking Park. Nice deep kick there by Valentini.
Yeah, one.
Now it comes wide in behind and a little move off the ball there. Joe Azase is caught. His teammates get around and support him. Long ball there by Vota. Giatama, he has been involved in everything this first half. As
Good.
they remain on the halfway line. Ooh, pass up to no one. Cricky DeVetta comes up with it. Dangerous ball though. As they back themselves again. Vota. Oh, unlucky there. Akuro had no one in front of him. He just had a case of the old dropsies here at Viking Park. Now the counter attack. Corey Toole.
Benny Jover for the knock on.
That is again. Hale finds the ball on the outside through Wilcox, going for the corner, and he gets the ball down to the Brumbies. We've now decided with 5 minutes remaining, let's make a game of this in front of the home fans as they bring the crowd to life and their first half. We go back here and choosing to play instead of get rid of the ball. Toole finds himself in field. Kale, we said before he was the home favourite, finds Wilcox, who had a bit of work to do in the corner, and flies high there for a spectacular put down, a spectacular try.
10 metre that way. Yeah.
Declan Meredith. Push the last one wide. This is his favourite side, though, to curl it back in to the sticks. As they come in, it is hit very nicely. But again, flags stay down. Thought it may have curled around there from where we're sitting, but the linesman right on the spot there. As Corey Toole did well keeping that one alive. Wilcox, we saw him earlier get burnt for speed. This time he does a bit of burning himself and lights up Viking Park. We're coming into half-time. The Fijian Drua in no rush to get back. Casual as you may like, because Valentini now has the ball.
Come back on.
That one's up, and it's high. It's in the sun as well, and that's a good take.
Let's play.
Kuate, the Brumbies.
Let's use it.
So Thorne's on the field as well, the young halfback.
Backwards play, Blue.
Exciting to see a bit of him in these early season trials. Now it's a turnover for Fiji Drua. Oh, referee just getting the melon in the way. Ruben Keane.
Let's go, set up.
Kept the ball and the flow of the game
We're still
in
setting
hand
up.
here
We're
today.
going to have plenty of time.
Been a good show and a very good early season hit out so far.
Here we go! Crouch! Fine! Set!
Oh, caught around the legs. That is well done again by Vota. Short side play. What is Scalia?
That was good. You got it.
Turnover by the Brumbies. Quick hands down the short side.
That one off complete.
Does Jensen. Keeps it rolling forward. Now at the back, and this time Toole gets the ball. Finds a bit of space. Flick pass on the inside.
Advantage. Second go. Hand. This is the first time.
So advantage.
For a second. 6 hands.
Was played. Well, the Brumbies get one more crack here. 28 points to 19. We'll see what they can do. Oh, that is a lovely kick. As you see, Lonigan with ball in hand. There's only one play here that the Brumbies know can potentially get them points on the board, but it is well defended by Drew Lonigan. Down the short side, Lonigan. Oh, he goes over, picks the ball up like a scrum half, throws the dummy, and that is a good individual try, catching the Fijian Drua fast asleep down the short side. See here, Lonigan well aware that it's going towards the sideline.
Just on the side first.
Oh, look at the hands, ball in both hands. Harrison Goddard might have a bit more competition there in the half-back front. And he's also winded himself on the big dive too. He didn't get too much air, did Lonigan, but he got the try nonetheless. And with a kick to come, 28-24 is the score. Declan Meredith hasn't got the radar on today, and this time it's over. So, score now. Wins out, we'll come into half time. 28 points to 21. It's been a great half of rugby. We're going to take a quick break and come back with all the second half action live on Bar TV Sports 4 Brumbies Rugby. Don't forget to get on at half time, brumbies.com.au. Get all your membership details.
Here they go, the home team, meters away, Drua! Oh, there's another one. Here comes Bobby V. Rafa Martini. There's John Wright looking for Jerome.
Do you love the game?
Do you want the best seat in the house?
Help make the game better.
Get involved.
Become a referee.
That realness, don't feel this, but I've been sick, that illness, I've been fresh like Will Smith since 94, man, I built this, stressed out, X'd out, missed calls from my ex now, but I'm staying focused in the lab, baby, I don't need your calls or your text now, go and tell everybody talking.
I don't think we're ever going to go back to how it was, two years ago. It's not going to be how it was before.
There was always some resistance to it. With the pandemic, particularly the lockdown, not so much, it pushed us into the future. And it made us realize that, hello, yes, we can do it. Everybody.
Not just the where you work, but it's the how you work. It's the why you work at this point. Some would rather work during the day and be home at night with the family. In other cases, they said, I'd rather be home with the kids because I have no choice during the day, or my partners, or whatever the case may be. So I'll take that night shift because that works best for me.
What's the minimum viable environment that gives employees the chance to choose how and when they work? Maybe you take a couple hours off to give your kids a bath and a bedtime story and put them to bed, and you hop back on later. But that's not what somebody else is doing. We can work asynchronously as well as remote, and it really can work very well. This isn't a problem as much as it is an opportunity to rethink and actually offer an even improved employee value proposition.
I don't think we're ever going to go back to how it was, two years ago. It's not going to be how it was before.
There was always some resistance to it. With the pandemic, particularly the lockdown, not so much, it pushed us into the future. And it made us realize that, hello, yes, we can do it. Everybody.
Not just the where you work, but it's the how you work. It's the why you work at this point. Some would rather work during the day and be home at night with the family. In other cases, they said, I'd rather be home with the kids because I have no choice during the day, or my partners, or whatever the case may be. So I'll take that night shift because that works best for me.
What's the minimum viable environment that gives employees the chance to choose how and when they work? Maybe you take a couple hours off to give your kids a bath and a bedtime story and put them to bed, and you hop back on later. But that's not what somebody else is doing. We can work asynchronously as well as remote, and it really can work very well. This isn't a problem as much as it is an opportunity to rethink and actually offer an even improved employee value proposition.
I don't think we're ever going to go back to how it was, two years ago. It's not going to be how it was before.
He tries to shift to the outside now, sends it infield. O'Donnell will bury his way through. Here they go, the home team, meters away. Drua! Oh, there's another one. Here comes Bobby V. There's Tom Wright looking for
Do you love the game?
Do you want the best seat in the house?
Help make the game better.
Get involved.
Become a referee.
Well, welcome back, everybody. Now to the second half of this trial. As we see a couple of the reserves there for the Fiji Drua warming up. The Brumbies getting in. They made a very good comeback in what was a tight first half in the end. It's 26-28 in favour of the away side. Scoreboard pops up now. We get ready for the second half action. And this half could be anything, given there may be quite a few changes from both sides. A couple of key combinations maybe mixed up a little here, as we see Thorne, one of those replacements that came on early or late in the first half, sorry. And it's a great day, great atmosphere here. Afternoon rugby on a Saturday, or twilight rugby on a Saturday here in the nation's capital. Sneaking a dip in Lake Burley Griffin after this. It's very hot. Well, it's not humid, it's a dry heat, and there's plenty of wind around, which we're expecting to drop off now in this second half. 26-28. Declan Meredith didn't get that involved in the first half there. So his coach Stephen Larkin will want to see him take this second half by the throat. With Fiji Drua raced out to a 20-point lead, with the Brumbies hitting back, being that slow and steady team. Is now the restart is here, and it is showtime in the ACT. Live from Viking Park on Bar TV Sports. Fiji Drua started off very explosively. Nice little trick play there. Faked the kick, and it was Murray in the 22 jersey.
Yeah, inside.
Bosse.
Use it now.
There's a strong hit up here. And we get Roto Solia. With a nice kick. Was it touched there off the back of the breakdown? Was it so Lonigan, the replacement hooker, getting himself a very good try at the end of that half. Thorne gets it wide to Meredith, and Meredith advances the ball. Meredith, ball may have been knocked down or behind. No, it's going to be a penalty tackle without the ball. Samu Vodre just getting a little bit preemptive there. Declan Meredith. The coaching staff from the Brumbies were all about playing a little bit more direct at this Fijian side. Don't be sucked in to play side to side. Nice ball out wide. Sapsford. And here they go. They come direct now. Brown takes that one. So Charlie Cale off the field. There's a big impact, and Brown getting the arm free. Ed Kennedy. With the offload now. Thorne with a rocket-like pass, getting them towards midfield. There he is again, Thorne. Zapford holding the ball up, and the ball comes out now. The Fijian Drua have the ball. They'll go wide straight away, drawing and passing. Oh, this looked good. This could be a try here. Momo with one to beat, stepped inside, over the top, the hand off, and that is spectacular. Early in the season, Boda going over. Carter, he has been in absolutely everything here today. What about the hands? Pele Momo here, just too much speed on the outside. The ball in one hand, and look at this, just weighs it up, sums it up, hopping it over the top. And lovely quick hands there by Murray. Looks like Muirhead maybe on the field as well. In the 11 jersey for the Brumbies. Couldn't do anything to come across. He thought he may have held up the play there by Momo, but just a big one hand over the top, as you expect. That one, no mistake there. So Fiji and Drua come out in the second half like they started the match here. Look at that. That is beautiful to watch. A big high. Big bulla to all our friends watching over in Fiji. Here on Bar TV Sports, we appreciate everybody, not just locally, but around the world, tuning into this.
Come back on.
Declan Meredith now with another restart. One's touch. And it's out on the full.
Come. Yeah, let's come.
It'll be a scrum.
Is that okay?
Right on halfway, and Big Vella Man Mountain from Malta shaping up against Delacotu.
Yes, it is. Yes, we are. Yes. Close! Fine!
Good scrum there by the Brumbies, putting Fijian Drua under pressure. Oh, that's a very good kick. Muirhead, there's no chance of getting that. It was perfectly angled. Just inside the 22. So there'll be a bit of pressure here on the line out for the Brumbies. They've been solid in the opposition, 22. Mind you, it's a Fijian line out. My mistake. And Delacotu executing well. Well, not so much on the pass that time, putting Vota under a bit of pressure. Momo getting himself more involved. Has a bit of confidence after that last try. Takiri drifting across the field was Murray. Ooh, forward pass. It was flat.
Had a hand forward.
Referee Keane was right on the spot with better eyes than us up here. Just drifted across, didn't he? And yeah, boom, definitely forward. A good direct play nonetheless by the Fijian Drua side.
Fine!
Vaughan with the ball, ready to feed. A short side play by Thorn. They're under pressure though. And going out, advantage was played. So looking to try their hand there.
18 not staying square. 18 blue not staying square.
Not square in the set piece. Well, he may not have been square, but his body sure is square. Dave, he is a block on legs.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's off moving. Subs on. Okay. Let's get ready, hey?
Referee just wanting to hurry the game up a little bit.
18 not staying square. You, yeah.
Very good communication by Ruru King, of course, if you're watching through the break. Call out for referees. We run this great game of ours. Oh, good run there by Brown, towering number 8. The defending midfield, Thorn getting some quick ball. Bella. Oh, good hands out wide. Good defending as well. Here comes Bella with his. Taking it up in this set of phases. Oh, not the best of passes there. Cleaned up by Ed Kennedy. He's had a strong game. Oh, almost away there. Popping it up. The ball's going everywhere. Down in the half, and Muirhead cannot go with that one. He just got a bit excited and got a bit ahead of himself as to where he was going to place that, the winger.
Let's go, mark there, 30 seconds. Stay in the fight, stay square. Cliff! Fine!
Better scrum there before the Fijian Drua picked off the back or flicked up off the top. Ruru, does he get there? Put his foot out. Taken there. So just rushing it a little bit here, the Brumbies, and well, it is the first hit out of the season. Proper.
Straight out the back.
They would have liked to have a few less errors here in this first game. Medic cleaning up a bit of blood by the looks of it, bit of claret out of the nose.
Yeah, that's fine.
Of course, it's a big time for Australian rugby, or Rugby Australia in general. Good participation around in grassroots. Plenty of coverage on traditional media, indeed Bar TV Sports. New Wallabies coach coming into the fold, Joe Schmidt. Exciting times ahead. But the Fijian Drua at this point in time want to send a message themselves around the world that they are here in the Super Rugby Pacific season. We'll come back now for the scrum. Darren Alagi now moving to blindside breakaway. Looking for the quick one there, Rodo Solia. Referee Keen not having it though. He wants the scrum reset and ready to go.
There's a lot of movement on set. Stable. I understand you want to be dominant, right? Wait. Yeah, I know. That's the stability.
Vela not happy with something out there.
Fine!
This one looks good from both sides, and now it comes out quickly. Laying it behind with a set move as Ruru comes and plays in, standing 5'8". Big run here by Tekiri. Murray. Good hands again by replacement fly half. SA takes it to ground and they get quick ball again and drift across field with a long ball, as we've been accustomed to all game here. As Matawalu finds himself on the wing. Bit of frustration creeping in from both sides now. As Tekiri again takes another hit up. That's a good quick read there. Lokotu goes out, or couldn't hold on to it, so it's a turnover now to the Brumbies. Brown charges up the field. He's been really good since he's been on the field. Muirhead looking to
Knock on advantage over.
Play someone off his hip. Advantage. Knock on, said the referee, but couldn't see how. Oh, that was big. Nelson wrapped up and folded into the ground.
Still do it, 15. They still do it. It's okay.
Getting themselves out of trouble, Fiji Drua, but they'll still be under a bit of pressure here. Viking Park. Solid tackle. There's the starting halfback, Matawalu, just getting his body height right and driving through the ribs. Sapsford, midfield, gets a good quick ball. Now they come wide. This is going to be trouble here. Kennedy. That's a nice tackle there. Advantage now. They might not need it. As Thorne tries to take something away. He's over, is he? Yes, he is. Good opportunistic halfback sneak. Up the short side, he had an overlap outside him. They drifted. And in the end, he was too good and too strong.
15 was offside. I already had advantage. I was playing slow ball.
As we go now, and yeah, the eyes went wide, but the mind went short. And he was just too strong and carried two players over with him as well. Look at the strength from the young halfback here at Viking Park. The car alarm behind me going off in the background. Bit of ambience here at Viking Park. But the Brumbies, are they going to steal the match? Not to say that the heat hasn't put the alarm off behind us. In any case, Declan Meredith looking to claw them back here within a couple of points. He's hit that, he's away again, but it manages to sneak inside. So 33-35, the Brumbies trail. And still 20 minutes to play here. And you probably have to say the Brumbies have the advantage with the extended squad on the bench. Fiji Drua.
Hands away! Ball's out. Leave it!
The Brumbies now. And across Muirhead. Likes getting in the thick of things. There's the number 11. That was Matthias Jensen, also wearing the 11 jersey. Here's Muirhead. Working kick. He's been a mainstay in this squad for a number of years as Muirhead.
Playing with man without the ball. 14.
Beverly Momo with the ill discipline there, and as we said in the first half, the Brumbies just creep up on you. They keep coming and coming. It's a part of the club's fabric here in the ACT. Lonergan has been strong since he's come on. Thorne throws it wide. Meredith again playing flat and playing across, and again Matawalu might find himself with a permanent position on the wing. The starting halfback. Brown with a strong carry.
Drop it.
To the Fiji Drua.
Getting a bit of a let off there. Now they'll fancy their chances with a bit of field position here. If they can get themselves into the opposition half, it's where they're dangerous, and they've shown that all game. That's a good kick. .45 out from the Brumbies try line.
On your front, man.
Coming in off the top. Oh, that's a lovely ball. We're looking for support again as Momo. Oh, he gets it. Joa Esa somehow stays in. Now. Oh, that ball goes behind. Losing a fair amount of field position there. Can they get the ball back? Murray does well to hold on to it. Natakani there. Get the semblance of the Brumbies all over that. Yeah, that is unfortunate there.
5-minute break, guys.
We're going to have a 5-minute break, take a quick break ourselves and come back with the finalities of this second half in this first trial here between the Brumbies and Fiji Drua.
Just make sure it's in the right tone. I'll be calm if you're calm, okay? Easy. Nah, that's all good. It's all good.
Welcome back, everybody. Score 35-31. Fiji Drua in the lead here in what's going to be a very tight finish. Apologies. We're a little bit slow on the scoring here ourselves in our first game back for the season. We're more rustier than a car left out in the salt water here in Newcastle. But we're back, and it's 35-31 at Viking Park. For our viewers overseas, looking to cheer the Fijian Drua side home. And of course, all the Brumbies fans out there. There's plenty of them at the match, but there's plenty of you at home tuning in. And Stephen Larkham will really want a strong vision and finish by this Brumbies side. They really want to be sending a message coming in to the season, as will Wallabies coach Joe Schmidt. If you're watching out there, Joe. And Mick Byrne himself, he'll be pleasantly pleased, but he'll want to see this Fijian Drua side finish off the Brumbies with a bit more discipline, a bit more focused play, rather than the side-to-side stuff. A little bit more structure coming into this Super Rugby season.
Come on. Fine. Set.
Ball coming back now, and go wide. Nelson. Oh, that ball comes out and it's an off one. That is very good work at the breakdown by Fiji Drua. Causing the error.
Let's go. Mark spin set. Give me a bit more space combined. Yeah, both of you. More space combined.
The Bowron on the field now, replacing Lonergan. He made an almost instant impact in his little stint out there. Shoring up the set piece. Both hookers scoring good tries. Billy Pollard as well. Pele Momo coming off his wing to get some front foot balls. Rodosalia. He was too long there, and the Brumbies swamped the breakdown, but somehow gets a one-handed pass away. Knock on is called, and that ball is going everywhere. Brumbies knocked it on.
I'm going to come to your side.
With some solid ruck play and counter-rucking. It was not to be, though.
That's perfect. Stay that way, okay? Okay. More room. More space on one.
They're hitting the 65th minute mark. Be interested to see if the Brumbies will again make some wholesale changes to finalise this game, some fresh legs. You'd have to think they will. Oh, short ball. It may not matter as Ravala cuts them up the middle. Unfortunately, couldn't release the ball, and the Brumbies come up with, again, the breakdown work. Top-notch by the team from the ACT. You see that win still in play as they go to the far front line. Is it out? No, it doesn't make cut. A mistake there, and on the counter-attack is where they can hurt you. The PG and Drua side. Rivoli losing the ball there. It's going to be called back.
AC, not supporting your body weight. AC, not supporting body weight.
Tom Hooper on the field in the 5 jersey. A bit of mix and match out there. There's a few fresh legs get some game time. all eager to please the head coaching staff, and eager to please. Talk about pleasing the coaching staff. That no doubt will have Mick Byrne smiling like a Cheshire cat down on the sideline, because that is a very good kick. A good chance now for Fiji Drua to go ahead even further. Oh, well picked out there. Matawalu. Now they drive. They fancy themselves. They back themselves. Ball comes out. Knock on. Great defending there. They held it up just enough from a charging Fijian maul.
"30 seconds, let's go, White." That was better. Much better. Cross! Fine!
Short arm it is.
16 blue going early.
Going early again. Olakotu. We've had a couple of chats with the referee Keane. Referee Keane, they're managing the game really well here. They've picked another scrum, looking to pressure.
16, keep the gap open. Okay.
Fresh legs out there by the Brumbies. They're looking to break the confidence of this Fijian Drua scrum.
Fine!
Oh, the Fijian Drua side, they left here. Drawn under all sorts of pressure. In the back of the scrum, he gets it away though. They'll pick a drive just to consolidate. Hooper. Strong hit up there in the orange headgear.
Use it now, White.
Playing around in the back there was Thorne. He gets it downfield.
Yep. Ruben, 8 blue, sub.
Darren Alungi looks like he's going to leave the field. He's had a big game, lots of impact, a couple of touches, probably not as many as he would have liked though.
White, just come in a bit. Thank you. Just wait. Just open wide up, Drew. Get wide over. Yeah. White on your front man. I'm on the mark. Subsequent. Climb on.
Comes in, oh nicely won there. Kawaki. Now, as they come out, they drive forward. Another knock on, so. The errors, the legs, the fatigue. Both sides succumbing to what is the first game of the match. Both coaches trying different combinations out there. It's getting a little scrappy, but some definite good signs for both teams coming in for the season ahead for 2024.
Crouch! Fine!
Off the back is Thorne. Not being able to make any of it then is Sapsford. Advantage played then, and
Six, no clear release.
Gray's on the field there, looking to make the most of his time on the field. Plenty of raps of this young man around Brumbies camp. casual touch finder. Probably would have liked to have got a bit more on that.
On your front,
Brought the
man.
ball into play. Probably, for my reckoning, it's a little far out, but we'll see. It is their go-to play. Hooper comes down with it. As the ball comes to the back, they'll reset and realign. And this is good stuff here. As they roll forward, the Brumbies. It's on the side, it's at the back, and they are in a very good position to roll this ball forward. Stanky, I think, has the ball. Thorne goes short side. Untouched. Nice work. Playing the winger into play on. Had to be extremely alert then. It was Staniforth. Great read there by the number 15. Saw his halfback drifting across, and well, they've hit back now and they've hit the lead. 36 points to 35, and Fijian Drua, unfortunately, a little bit of discipline towards the back end of this second half after they started with a real bang, a real spring, or you wouldn't even say spring, a real leap in their step, causing the Brumbies all sorts of trouble. The Brumbies with a very strong pre-season. Going now as Gray comes in, he hits it, and it goes wide. So kicking also a little factor in this match. As it was waved away, and we see here, and this is what they live for. This is what they dream about as kids in the ACT, just grab it on the back of them all. And Staniforth now comes down, pink boots, flashy Larry. Good dive to start the season behind the try line, which we should see plenty more from Staniforth this year.
He's got to be on his feet to catch it.
The cramp there, it's a penalty. You've got to be on your feet.
He's got to be on his
Catch
feet.
it. Good interpretation of the law. He couldn't do anything else. It came straight for him. Suffering the cramp. The crowd went up. Looks to be in a bit of pain there. Hopefully it is just cramp. As we see Murray kick off there. He's run through and good reaction anyway. But it has given the Brumbies another chance to get down in the opposition half. He's had a good hit out there, particularly in the second half of Belly Mama, as he managed to get himself over the sideline.
Yeah.
And let's hope it's not anything long term.
Okay, someone.
Gray, not in any hurry. Oh, he's missed that one there and comes back, and Fiji Drua chooses to kick back, which is something they haven't done all game. No, why not leave all the tricks in the bag and get a clearing kick with 5 minutes to go. They join on the maul here again, the Brumbies. Surely they don't back themselves in from here. Tom Hooper's been very busy since he's been on the field. 4 carries. 4 carries in the space of 10 minutes.
They're in front. Come back. 17 to the side. On the 15. No, I had 17 here.
36-35.
17, to the side.
No doubt they will drill this towards the corner. One of their rolling more variations.
Yeah, he'll probably be midfield though, so we'll probably stop once we get there.
Someone needs to get over to the Viking Club and get a couple of satchels of salt because everybody's cramping up out there.
Thumb off. Stand in front of the throw.
Byron.
That's okay. It's all right.
While we wait patiently, Brumbies get themselves a little bit more water and a little bit more of a talking to, discussing what's going to happen here in the set piece. And a special shout out to all the players. The women's, of course, playing in extreme heat earlier on. The men, not too much cooler. Come 10 to 8.
Still waiting, guys.
The officials and, of course, all the volunteers here at Viking Park. They've done a wonderful job for a great day of rugby here. Unofficially kicking off Super Rugby Pacifica season.
Stay on the line, okay?
$36-35 the score.
Time's back on.
Stephen Larkham will be happy, you'd have to say, with one more try. He had a Brown at the back. Oh, not well executed, but they still have retained possession. Now the pick and drive. The crowd, they're loving it here. Now, short side, Brown tries to do it himself. Advantage over. Horn goes to grab it, but forwards all in his way. Alatini can't get it. Comes out the back. Now this is surely going to be a try. Yes, it is. Absolute going over. So that will wrap it up, and you'd have to say, be the final play of the match with the kick to come. As we go to the replay now, a special mention to all the production crew at Bar TV Sports, bringing a wonderful vision of replays to you. That one comes across, and it was Nelson with the try. Numbers on the back, just getting a glow in the sunlight there. The only part of the field lit up at the moment. So here's Gray with his second attempt. And the flags go up.
Yeah, when you're ready. $43-35. They are going to play more. There was a bit of stoppage time, obviously, with the cramping situations. Gets up, body on the line, stuff that. Brown. Use it! Leave it now! Still in the rough. No, haven't been one. Nothing wrong with you. Man.
So the Fijian Drua, they'll want to get something out of this here. May not win them the match, but it'll get them close. Coming away with a well-fought trial. And the coaching staff and fans will want to see a bit of grit here from the Drua side. And they show it as they drive forward. Nolakotu now gets the ball out. Play around the back, sweeping. Oh, that's great defence midfield. Been dangerous all game draw, SASA. Tani now picking and driving. Short side. They're throwing everything at this here. The Fijian Drua.
No, you still have advantage.
Murray trying to skip through there.
Turnover's good.
And the Fijian Drua have given haste to all positional play. Everyone's playing everywhere. It's been a supreme effort by the travelling side. And all their fans tuning in at home can be proud and privileged to have this Fijian Drua side in this 24 Super Rugby Pacific composition, because they are surely going to give a strong showing this year. Oh, that unfortunate there, just poor execution on the line. Just panicked a little bit there, and now with the player down, the Brumbies shifted wide. Looking to find a bit of space, and space they do. That'll be a penalty.
On the ground, you can't play. Don't stay on his feet.
So again, the Fijian Drua forced to fetch the ball as well. And they'll go for touch. Murray doesn't look like he may have found touch, has he? Oh, has he got that in? No, the flag goes up. That is the kick of the day there by Fijian Drua from both sides' perspectives. Perfect. The angle wasn't quite there, but he somehow got it 5 metres out.
He's coming up now, Ruru, with the trap. Off already, is he?
Now they need to nail this one here.
Okay, when you're ready. We're good to go.
And the crowd, no doubt, the Brumbies will appreciate the try. It's been a hard-fought trial here. Now they set it up. Can the Brumbies hold on here? As they go forward, the hoot is down. Now, is he over? Yes, he is.
40. Time's up.
The Fijian side want to keep playing. The hoot is gone. They'll get the kick, and that should be game over. What a game it was here to open up the trials for the Super Rugby season. Look at that. Well-deserved try for the team, the player, and indeed the fans here. 43-40 to score, kick to come. And if there's a point in it, it will be fitting of the game, because both sides, while a bit rusty, got it out of the game and showed some very good glimpses of rugby, particularly when they swung the ball wide and played through the middle with bodies in motion. Both coaches with some positives and negatives to take out of this game. As Murray comes in with a kick, it's high, it comes across, and it is waved away. So, final score here is 43-40 as we see that last try here on Bar TV Sports. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to get to brumbies.com.au and become a member if you are a fan. And indeed, bartvsports.com.au. Get your subscription. The money goes back into grassroots rugby, including the John Ident Cup and including, of course, Newcastle Hunter Rugby. Pick your team, pick your competition, and giving back over $500,000 in subscription fees last year to grassroots sports across the country. We're here for the people, by the people. Thanks for tuning in to the Kings of Live Stream Media, Bar TV Sports. I'm Gareth Wozick, and we'll catch you next time.
Tries to shoot to the outside now, sends it infield. O'Donnell will bury his way through. Here they go, the home team, meters away. Drua! Oh, there's another one. Here comes Bobby V. Rafa Martini. There's Tom Wright looking for
Do you love the game?
Do you want the best seat in the house?
Help make the game better.
Get involved.
Become a referee.
I don't think we're ever going to go back to how it was, two years ago. It's not going to be how it was before.
There was always some resistance to it. With the pandemic, particularly the lockdown, not so much, it pushed us into the future. And it made us realize that, hello, yes, we can do it. Everybody.
Not just the where you work, but it's the how you work. It's the why you work at this point. Some would rather work during the day and be home at night with the family. In other cases, they said, I'd rather be home with the kids because I have no choice during the day, or my partners, or whatever the case may be. So I'll take that night shift because that works best for me.
What's the minimum viable environment that gives employees the chance to choose how and when they work? Maybe you take a couple hours off to give your kids a bath and a bedtime story and put them to bed, and you hop back on later. But that's not what somebody else is doing. We can work asynchronously as well as remote, and it really can work very well. This isn't a problem as much as it is an opportunity.